Okay. It'll be like a flu game workout. You're gonna be going crazy. You laughing, you don't even know the reference.
I don't. I know it's not what I want to partake in.
It was a legendary performance. You do want to partake in the flu game workout.
A fluke?
Flu game. It's actually worse than fluke.
That doesn't sound good though, flu.
Michael Jordan did it, so it is good.
I'm Michael Jordan of F45 and I like to go to sleep.
Okay. I'm sorry. That's all me, big dog.
It's okay.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Probably. Okay. See you soon. Love you too. Oh, well, okay. See you in like 2 hours.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. It's caught by Mike Evans.
No, why'd they make me go back?
On the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And the tight end goes in motion left. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. The Bucs at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Back to throw now on first down. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better. And if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Good bait.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to
I didn't think he'd be able to turn around that fast.
18-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Where are you going?
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Here's Wilson to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Now Wilson.
Oh, let him throw it.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, and they'll say it's incomplete.
The defense is certainly coordinated. Both ways doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Oh.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Bucs who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Tampa. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Second and 5. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
This got to be a really fast linebacker.
And that's going to set up a 3rd and 9.
That's Kyron. Okay, yeah, that makes so much more sense. He's the fastest linebacker.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
On the ball, now. Go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
No. Oh my God.
They're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's knocked to the turf right there at the 46-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Duvernay in motion. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 6. From midfield now, here's Wilson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On second down, Wilson. Open man is Duvernay. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted.
No. I hate that they automatically run out.
Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, my God.
That's going to be intercepted. And a terrific return as he brings
That's not the throw I wanted.
to the 30. 2nd interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. After the interception, here's Wilson. A hit as he throws.
Let him throw the ball.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Let's go now.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh, that's it. Damn. All right.
Back to throw.
No, what?
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
What was that?
Sidney Brown with it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Oh my God! Come on
It's
now.
not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take
How the fuck is that a perfect accuracy?
You're just kidding?
You just stopped running.
Just did right there. Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion,
Oh, we already been through this.
or he has to be passed off to another defender.
Wow.
Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Brian Brzee, the man to bring him down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite
Still
seeing the
got
multiple
bullied.
tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Got.
And he is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Down to the 10. Touchdown.
Black Brady.
Their mobile, agile quarterback. 44 yards.
Fuck all them picks. We just gonna run the ball.
Away from drawing level.
Black Brady. No! Bruh, how many fucking kicks am I gonna get blocked?
Ball scooped up by the offense. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were
the fucking ball back. Of course. Of course.
Picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 and 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Now it's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Wilson.
You fucking...
Down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering.
Come on now.
And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Bucs will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right.
Oh my God.
But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And CD, that's the second time this half they put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here now, 3rd and a yard. In motion right, Evans.
Jesus.
Give him another shot here on the ground. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll come up 2nd and 7. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. They'll look to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
They'll operate straight from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Wilson. He'll drop this down to and now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Simple drag here, lined up back left to try to work his way back across the field. You probably saw him twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. The Shaheed going to go in motion. They'll try and throw for him with Wilson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Duvernay in motion. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Good at the start, but the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real. In fact, they worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Play action. Now Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Devin Duvernay. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get
I finally get a chance to block a kick and my guy doesn't dive. They want me to work so hard to win this game.
Penalty on the PAT. They'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And
where's Pookie?
Return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Get it! Keep the ball moving. Roll the boys. Time to go. Hey, smash Bronco. 18, pioneer. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Keep the sticks moving. Keep them moving.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. Here's a 2nd and 8. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, set. Ready.
They'll drop the throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 26. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Evans comes in motion right.
18 Radley. Warriors 17.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing right, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. He went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Right there. Boys, you got this. So don't mean stop. Let's go.
Ready.
That's out wide for Palmer. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer from 3 yards out. And the Bucs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So part one of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Hey, check that. Street.
They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Throwing is Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Hang on, 3rd down.
Well, they certainly gave it an attempt. They had a diminutive receiver like this running through the random giants in the middle of the field. But they couldn't find enough room to get him the football.
Now it's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Throwing again here, Wilson. Pass complete to Taylor. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw is on target to Duvernay. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 6. Wilson to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
GG's.
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
It's nuts, man.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Wilson.
No, come on! I baited it perfectly. Come on, that's just nuts. Oh my god. Oh, they gave him everything all game.
As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Oh man.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing now is Wilson. And a quick throw here that's complete. Here's 1st down. Now Wilson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
Yeah, he does, but it didn't matter. Every time I was close to him, he caught everything or harmlessly fell to the ground. It was one of those games, man. He got a blocked field goal or block extra point.
2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good.
Yeah, he got a block extra point, and then when I had a block opportunity, I just didn't even dive. It's all good. These games happen. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, 2 picks on the last drive. I think I got 2 forced fumbles. He recovered both of them. When he got a strip fumble on Josh Jacobs, he picked it up. It was just one of them games, man. Oh, now we got, who is this? Herbo.